Good day everyone, thank you for coming to my channel. Today I would like to showcase my Elemental Druid, but this Elemental Druid has more emphasis on the Hurricane Cold damage, as you can see from this Holy Freeze aura on my feet. So let me show you my items, my gears, my talents. So first we start with Doom. So this is what gives me that Holy Freeze aura, and also it's 2 to all skill. So it's not that bad actually for casters. And the main thing is the cold resistance. But it ranges from 40 to 60, so it's like, 1 out of 20 chance. And I got lucky and I got 60 on this roll. And on my chest, I'm using a full plate mail Enigma in a 15 enhanced damage base. And the main reason why I am is because I like the graphics. Like we can't transmog in this game, so unfortunately you'll be stuck with wearing a certain armor type if you want the graphics. But yeah, like this really looks nice on me. And because I have like strength from other areas, like I didn't have to put any strength on my tomb. So yeah, this is my chest. And my helm is a blue 6 nado with a 2 socket. And I put 2 cold facets in here. And yeah, like I said, this is emphasis on the cold damage. Cold is actually the main damage, and my tornado is going to be the backup damage in this build. And my Ami is this crafted Ami. Like I'm only hitting 99 FCR, so I don't need those, like I think it's like minimum 18 you need to get to the, the highest FCR stuff, all that. I don't need any of that. And also it has strength in here, and this is what really helps me get to, use the Enigma without having to put any strength in here. And Spirit, 35 FCR in a 7 enhanced damage base. Mana is kind of on the low side, but 35 FCR is the main thing I'm worried about. And my boot is 1515 Ethereal Trek, a Raj, and an FCR ring. Strength is here too, life mana, and then life mana. So that's really what all I'm looking for. And then a Mage Fist. So if you do the math on the FCR, so we have 20, 30, 40, and then 75, and then 75, 83, and then 20. So I'm at 103. So it meets my FCR breakpoint. On swap, I'm using a 5-6 bow, CTA, and then bow spirit trash. And for my charms, I like to get them all same graphics. It's kind of my thing. Yeah, this one was a lucky roll. I was cubing and I got this. So yeah, these are my charms, and I have life mana charms. And for my stats again on strength, I put nothing, so it was really nice. Everything just went to fit. And my resistance, if you see, this might worry you, but if you read the cyclone armor, it says fire, cold, and lightning. So this is really hacks. This it only says like 3000 damage it absorbs, but it absorbs way much more than that. And this is why, as an elemental druid, you don't need these. You only need poison res, because this one doesn't cover poison. So yeah, now since I have the talent trees, let's go over the talents here. So it's pretty cookie cutter in a sense that these 80 points here are just non-negotiable. These are what makes and breaks elemental druid. So you gotta put 80 here, no questions asked. And nothing here. And then on the summoning, I put 1 into everything, and then I'm maxing Oak Sage. And for me, I believe Solar Creeper and Carrion Vines are really like 1-point wonders. With Solar Creeper, I don't have to have an insight on my Merc, and it just really helps with the mana regen without having to have an insight. And then Carrion Vine, it helps with my life regen if I have to. So I really like these 2 talents, and as I level, I just keep putting it to Oak Sage for now. So for my Merc then, what would I have on my Merc? I have Infinity. Why? Cold damage. So again, this is emphasis on the cold damage. As a result, I'm using Infinity to enhance my cold damage. And then Andy, 1030. So 10 life leech, 30 strength. That's really all I'm looking for. And I put a increased attack speed jewel with a fire res. Looks like it was a 26 fire res on this, since it says -4 right now. And with a giant thrasher base, this puts me at 4.5. No wait, no, this one doesn't because I have fort. But yeah, I forgot, but this puts me at a certain break point. I know it helps me break it. I forgot what it is right now. Sorry. So yeah, that kind of organizes, my gear, talents, merc, and for playstyle, this is pretty. I think it's pretty general. For me, I put tornado on my left, and then everything else is on my right. So let me go ahead and show you guys, some run. I have a cow rune ready on my other tune. Let me go ahead and load that right here. So let me show you guys the cow, and then chaos and Baal. So after that, actually, I use my main weapon to summon my stuff, because my main weapon, and you see, it was like 6-3 and it went to 6-4, because it's Doom, it's plus all skill. So actually, like normally, when you're on CTA, like, you have more all skill. But because I'm using Doom, actually I have one more when I'm in Doom. So I just bow only, and then I swap back and then do all my summoning, because there'll be one more level higher. And just go on. So I forgot my carrion vines, so let me do that. So as you see, like, because my cold damage is so strong, if you see my hurricane, it's at 3000 and my tornado is at 6.8. So like I just kind of like Tele-stomp on stuff, Tele-stomp, and things die pretty quick. And as I teleport, the good thing is my merc will come with me, and they get the infinity minus 85, and then my Doom does minus 60, right? And I get 10 from here, so that's pretty high. Minus res. Let's see, 60 is 155. Am I right? Oh, if I'm wrong, I'll be pretty embarrassed. But yeah, so it gives you a lot of. Ooh, let me see what this is. Yeah, no, it's trash. So the cold damage is really what's making this build like really shine. And then I just stomp, and they all slow, right? Because my hurricane. So that's really, it's kind of like holy freeze. Well, actually, I have holy freeze effect as well. So just them, like my enemies slow that they cannot swing at me fast enough, right? That's another huge defensive booster, and helper there. Ooh, let me see. Oh, it's ethereal. Okay. I have every kind of tune, so I'm always looking at certain drops, because it could be that really good one. You never know, because they do drop like crazy, like 6 poison nova, 2 socket blue with like other good stats on it. Yeah, they could drop. So sometimes just gotta keep checking. Okay, and then resummon my ravens and go on. So I think playstyle is really nice. I mean, with mana, like as you guys can see, I don't have much trouble, because I have that solar creeper helping me out. And actually earlier they were all dead, so they were down. I had to just resummon them. But nevertheless, I think mana is not a big problem at all. And overall, it's really smooth games, playstyle, I think. With the high minus core resistance, and my tornado. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but yeah, tornadoes are physical damage. So if you run into like physical immunes, it kind of like becomes a little trouble. So for me, the trouble would be physical immune, also cold immune, since those two are like my main, damage dealers. So if I run into anything like that, then yeah, it makes it a little complicated for me. But besides that, usually, like anything else, really just, Tele-stomp and just, yeah. Ooh, I think that was just a king I just killed. No problem. Ooh, zombie head. Should I look into that? You could be. You never know. Could be they're really. Nah, it's not. So yeah, I think Cow's already almost done. I think that was pretty fast, and you know, like enjoyable in the sense of like things melting really quick. See, that was pretty fast. Just stomp on them and they're done, right? And you know, like someone might say, oh, because you freeze them, you're not getting the corpse, so that's not good for your, you know, those corpse eating thing, the solar creeper stuff. Yeah, on one hand that's true, but on the other, if you see, just because they're frozen and slow doesn't mean they all like just, you know, die as like ice and leave no corpse. You know, yeah, some of them do, but here, still, they still leave corpse. So, you know, it's still good enough for me to go ahead and, you know, eat those, I guess, to redeem my mana bars. So yeah, I believe this is the last pack. I made a big circle here, so yeah, that was a run. You know, I don't know how you guys thought, but I think it's pretty smooth. I really like this character. Now let me go ahead and show you the River of the Flames. And my Merc is a Might Merc. Just, you know, I don't know if you guys can see that thing on the ground, right? Yeah. He's at 6k on a Giant Thresher, so that's pretty high damage on a Giant Thresher. Ooh, so this is physical, but immune to fire. So you see, my, you know, fire. Could this be Storm Rash? No. Okay. So yeah, as you guys can see, like earlier that, you know, boss, the champion boss, like he died pretty quick, and it was all cool because he was physical to immune. So my tornado couldn't do anything to him. But because I have a lot of emphasis on the cold damage, right? Now, I mean, I have a 163 FCR, like normal elemental druid, I guess, who's not so emphasized on the cold damage. But, you know, these characters, I mean, it's pretty much identical, right? It's really same with gear and everything, but still, like, you know, like this character is different. Right? It's not typical elemental druid per se. It's again like emphasis on the cold. Like if you play, like you'll know what I mean. It's not the same. And like for me, ooh, I think it's really fun. Kills well, and you know does a lot of stuff well. Ooh, Elrune. I actually need that because I'm trying to, you know, roll Breath of the Dying. I have a 15 ED base Thundermaw that I bought for like 15 gold. And yeah, I'm trying to roll perfect 415 and use it on my Whirlwind Barbarian. But even that is a little debate for me because, you know, Thundermaw, like from what I understand, it only hits 4 times, whereas Ghost Spear hits 6 times. And also Ghost Spear has longer range. I believe Ghost Spear is like 6 and Thundermaw is 3. So actually I have a perfect Ghost Spear 415 that I roll personally. And ooh, Gargoyle Head, I'll take that. So, you know, but I'm using that on my Zildine right now. So, you know, I read it, I don't know, like it's really fun on the Zeal as well, the Zeal Paladin. And I think I like to keep it like that, but we'll see. But anyways, let me go on. So yeah, you see the Cyclone Armor too is just constantly up, it's never down. And ooh, okay, I lost bow actually. Okay, there we go. So you see the life, like when I just bowled the one time, it was like 63, and I bowled again and it became 64. To be honest, I don't know why. Like, but I know like it's kind of like that with Druid. So usually I kind of bowl twice. And if you guys know, yeah, please let me know. I don't know everything in this game. Although I think I know a lot because I played for so long, but yeah, sometimes like yeah, there's stuff I don't know. And I took a, you know, break for a long time too, so yeah, some stuff that happened while I was gone, I may not know well as well. Okay, so that's that. Let me just resummon my ravens and move on. So yeah, right away, right? You know, they just get slow and damaged. Ooh, branch arms. Wait, am I full? Kinda full. Let me just. Ah, not that good. Okay. See? So yeah, just group stomping, you know, tele-stomping. That's the that's the name of this game right here. Okay, let's go to Diablo. And just rebow. And rebuff. Okay. So yeah, look at his life, right? It's going down pretty nicely. I mean, other tunes could be faster than this, but still. Ooh, Monarch. Could this be J-Mod? Okay, let me move this here. You know, every time I see a blue Monarch, it's just like, oh my god, could this be a J-Mod? Usually it's not. J-Mod is such a, you know, rare drop. You don't see that often. Alright, let's go to Kane. Oh, Kane, show me what it is. Yeah, no. Okay, everything's mostly trash. Just get them out. And let me go ahead and do here real quick. And then continue my way to Baal. So these guys are immune to cold. So mostly it would be my tornado doing the damage here. Yeah. So with tornado, you know, it's just normal tornado, right? I'm at 6.8k, so it's pretty strong. And again, these guys are all immune to cold. And that's one thing with, you know, Infinity Conviction. It doesn't break cold a lot. I have actually seen it break, like few, but it's really rare. Like that's why, like when you play like Blizzard Sorceress, like Impure Blizzard Sorceress, which I also have, you know, when you run into like cold immunes, like there's nothing you can do. You just have to skip it, because you know it doesn't break it. That's why everybody plays a Lightning Sorceress, because Infinity will mostly break lightning. Like I have seen it like not break a few bosses, you know, but like 90% of the times Infinities will break it. So that's why everyone is usually playing Infinity, because you know your lightning is not immune. Whereas cold, like yeah, you can't break it. Fire too, I believe. That's why fire is not that popular. But I know fire is popular on the PK though. The 200 FCR, like fireball sorcerers is pretty hot from what I know. So yeah, I'm just kind of like killing slightly here and finding my way. Looks like I found the first one. Okay. I'll just rebuff. Ooh, look at these guys. So now these immune to physicals, right? Then, you know, I would need, again, ooh. So I'll be relying on my cold damage on those guys. Like these guys right here. They die pretty quick. You know, my Hurricane is really strong. So, you know, that's what adds to the pleasure, I guess, of playing this tune. Like this thing's dying in an AoE level, and also knowing that you have a strong single target with Tornado that you could, you know, kill bosses really easily with. But these guys are all just cold damage, but look at that. Just, you know, stack on me and just die. So, I really like this build. I do have the 163, you know, FCR Druid, like a typical Elemental Druid, which I will showcase later. But this is one of my original tunes that I had created on this comeback. So, wanted to start in a row, I guess. Yeah, I didn't have to make the 163 FCR Druid, but I got bored. And I had money on Forum Gold, so I just made it. Actually, this tune originally was the 163 FCR Druid. But, you know, I got to know about this build after, and I was like, wow, like, this is amazing, you know? So much fun. Okay, let me try to, oh my god. Oh, look at this, though. Huge pack, just everything just melted away, right? There was a lot of those ghost guys over there, but those ghost guys are not immune to cold. So, you see, like, my Hurricane just melted them down. Instantly, almost. And that's, you know, that's where the fun is. Okay, just like that, just walk back and, you know, just... right here. Yes. Ooh, wow. Pretty decent chunk here and there. Okay, I'll just skip those. Those guys are immune to cold. Ooh. Okay. Little nice pack. Meltage. Okay, found the throne. Let's go. Okay, the blue guys. I'm not gonna pick that up. Burning soul. But burning souls, I'm not that afraid to just, tele-stomp them, and I'll kill them. Because my cold is just that much, Okay, Baal's laughing. That's good. So I think with my life thing, the 6.3 to 6.4 is probably the plus skill thing. The plus 1 skill probably expired. So that would be the battle command. So battle command expires, so that's my life would go down to 6.3. But when I rebow, then it goes up because, I rebuff it. I think that's what it is. Yeah. So pretty fast melting, or meltage, I like to say. It's really fun. And the third wave. And actually, this is a 2 people game since I have my sorcerers in here. So it's slightly more difficult than the single player. Okay, the 4th wave. And look at them. Whew. Yeah, they just pop to death. It's all because of the hurricane. See, it's this damage right here. See this, this number is not accurate. Because, when you put into account all the, minus cold resistance I'm applying, yeah, that damage is just not accurate at all. Okay. Now let's see, Baal. Yeah, Baal could be annoying because when he does that, the thing with his hand, and he just sucks all your life out and mana out. Kind of makes it a little difficult, but thankfully I'm regening pretty fast. Maybe it's the mage vest happening. Oh, the knockback stuff. Oh, I hate that. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Like sometimes you get on a bad run and he does that knockback like 20 times. But that was the whole run, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think this is a very, fun character. It's different because of the emphasis on the cold. And with this kind of, gear itemization, as you can see, it's very powerful. And, it's something I think you can give it a try because everything is, easy to obtain in non-ladder. You can make this Runeword in non-ladder. This, or you could get 5 Nado with 2 sockets. With, rare version with maybe hit recovery too. And there are so many options when it comes to helms. But, as long as you hit the 99 FCR and be able to mix things up, I mean, all powers to you. So, another option would be maybe get a helm with the FCR, 20 FCR, and then replace these two with SOJ. Then you get +2 damage, but you'll lose actually plus skill from here. But yeah, whatever floats your boat, right? Play around and see if you can find something you like. So anyways, I hope this was an informative video for you guys, and I hope I made you guys want to play Diablo 2 again and maybe give this a try. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll showcase my other tunes more as days go on. Thank you very much, and have a good one.